everybody, I'm Alejandra with the Osceola Library System and welcome to Messy Media. Today I'm going to show you some fun designs that we can do with scratch art. So I'm sure we all remember scratch art from when we were kids, but there's a lot of fun, more complex designs that we can do with this kind of scratch art paper. So all you're going to need for this is a pencil, some scratch art paper. You can get this at any craft store really, and a sort of wooden stick. These scratch art paper does usually come with a wooden stylus like this that has one pointy end and then one flat end. Or you can use like a toothpick or some other type of implement to scratch on your paper. And I'm going to show you how to make this sort of fun floral design. So we can go ahead and get started. So obviously, if you're more artistically inclined than me, you can definitely freehand this. You don't really have to draw it on the paper first, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just be very careful when you're drawing your designs to not scratch off the paper with your pencil accidentally. And then just keep in mind your composition. So you have an equal amount of like bigger flowers, smaller flowers, leaves, and small details. So I'm starting up in the corner here with my flower. And you do whatever flower is, best suited to you, whatever look you're going for. I'm doing sort of this more, maybe a daisy type of design. I'm gonna go ahead and put some dots in there too. And I'll have a stem. And you can add definitely as many details as you like, or as little details if you like, if you want to keep it more simple. I prefer to have a design here where there's not a lot of empty space, but you can definitely make it more spread out and include a lot more empty space. And then go ahead and play with your thick and thin lines, especially with the scratch art paper. It looks so interesting to see the difference between your thick and thin lines. And I'll go ahead and put some petals here. Maybe there's like a flower up in the corner here that didn't quite make it into the picture. And maybe I'll add some lines here to add detail. And I'll put in another leaf here. It's really up to you, just scattering your design as much as you like or as little as you like too. And I find that if I have a hard time with my flowers, usually doing the center and then the petals is the easiest for me. So I'm not going to spend too much time drawing the design, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to start with my smaller end of my stylus. And then you don't need very much pressure at all to lift up that black to reveal your pattern underneath. And I'm going to use this sort of smaller end for my stem and sort of the outsides of my leaves. Ooh, it does make sort of an unpleasant sound if you scratch in the wrong direction. And then on my thicker end, I'm going to go ahead and do the petals because I want these to be a little bit thicker than the stem. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect. And there may still be some pencil showing, which you can erase delicately later if you want to. Add some dots there. And there you'll see your pattern start to form. This also looks really, really pretty for dot mandalas. So pretty for that. And just keep going ahead and filling in your design, adding little things here and there. I'll add another leaf here. Even look at some photos for inspiration if you're not sure how you want to execute your design. I'm sorry about the noise. I know it's super unpleasant to hear that scratching noise. And this is really just a fun, easy project, very relaxing. And then just continue with your design and you should end up with something like this, and then keep adding your details in there. And that's it. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Our next Messy Media will be Tuesday, November 9th, where we'll be doing some rock painting. Please go to our website, osceolalibrary.org, for more information about our fun programs and services. Thanks so much. Bye.